The first race of this Endurion GT4 doubleheader at Watkins Glen was full of close racing, and the second one will be absolutely no different. The grid for this one is based on the results from race 1 being reversed, so the lineup looks like this. On the front row are SCT working in the Subaru BRZ and Jugneck in a Porsche Cayman. Row 2, Rick Pumphouse in a Mercedes-Benz AMG GTR and Babalu 508 in a Porsche Cayman. Row number 3, MXR Weasel in a Chevrolet Camaro and LMR Hybrid in a McLaren 570S. Row number 4 are Tony RL in a Subaru BRZ and SCT Turbo Mike in a Mercedes-Benz AMG GTR. Rounding out the top 10 are MXR Halo Killboy in a Ford Mustang and Preds 3 in an Audi R8. And the final row, TRC 521 in a Mercedes-Benz AMG GTR and the Bin in a Porsche Cayman. With all that being said, it's time to once again do it to it at Watkins Glen. We weren't able to see the first lap of the race, unfortunately, but here we are on lap number 2 of 21, and like I've said, we've got some close racing. And as you can see on the ticker, SCT working is leading, then it's LMR Hybrid, MXR Weasel, MXR Halo Killboy, Tony RL, SCT Turbo Mike, TRC 521, the Bin, Preds 3, Jugneck just took 10th, Babalu 508 11th, and Rick Pumphouse 12th. So far, no cars have DNF'd yet. I hope I did not just jinx it right there. Are we going to go 3 wide? It looks like Preds 3 is going to thread the needle here. Indeed he does, but they're not going to go 3 wide. The Bin just tucked back in between the two, like, no, 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 and 100 times no, we are not going 3 wide here. And the Bin goes slightly off the track, but doesn't lose too much ground. And Preds locks up the brakes a little bit. Tony RL puts a wheel on the grass there. Or, no, it's TRC, my bad. The lime green, or yellow, whichever one you call it, I can't really tell from here, Mustang of MXR Halo Killboy is doing everything in his power to try to get around MXR Weasel. Can he possibly do it on the straightaway? Unfortunately he can't, because he's got TRC 521 to deal with. Weasel just got by SCT working, and now he's trying to get around the new leader of LMR Hybrid. 3 wide! Whatever you do, boys, please don't make it 4 wide. Uh-oh. And there goes MXR Halo Killboy and TRC 521 in the wall, and he gets absolutely plowed from behind by a Porsche Cayman. The Porsche Cayman of Jugneck, I should say. Caution's out. Babalu 508 is upside down. Looks like he's going to get his car... Is he going to get his car back on his wheels? Yes, he is. We're not even halfway through with the race, and we've already got cars up in the air and upside down. And unsurprisingly, Babalu is going into the pits. And so are MXR Halo Killboy and the Bin. The question is anyone DNFing after that? And there goes a cone, under caution. everybody coming down to pit? Nah, they're not. I just assumed they were because they were dipping below the yellow line. And not the yellow line you see at Daytona and Talladega. That's illegal. So since we still are under caution for the time being, let's go through the running order after the absolute calamity. LMR Hybrid first, MXR Weasel, and just as I go through the order, Tony RL third. Oh, gosh dang it. Couldn't do it. I couldn't do it without scrolling because the camera's changing. Let's see if we can do it this time around. Keep it steady. LMR Hybrid, MXR Weasel, Tony RL, SCT working, and then 5th through 8th, Preds 3, SCT, Turbo Mike, TRC 521, and Jugneck. And the final 4 on the grid, Rick Pumphouse, MXR Halo Killboy, The Bin, and Babu 508. And by grid, I mean the running order. Apologies. Surprisingly, it doesn't look like the cars have a lot of damage. And we're back underway at Watkins Glen. MXR Weasel tried to go for a crossover on LMR Hybrid, but Tony RL looks like he's going to go for a crossover zone, but can't make it stick. We got 2 Mercedes battling it out for the 6th position, SCT Turbo Mike and TRC 521. Behind them we got a battle for 8th place between Jugneck and Halo Killboy. Three wide! Very briefly, but it's 3 wide nonetheless. Between the Mercedes-Benz's goes SCT working. Is he gonna be able to keep 5th place? Oh, he tapped TRC into a little bit of a drift there, but somehow they managed to not spin out. Oh! MXR Halo Killboy hops the curb a little bit. Oh! And Jugneck gets into Rick Pumphouse. Oh, word, it's just bumper cars all over the place. I mean, this is Endurion, so bumper cars is kind of par for the course, but still. It's also worth pointing out that the winner of race 1 at Watkins Glen, Preds 3, is currently running 4th, and he's got plenty of time to get to the lead and possibly make it 2 for 2. 3 wide again, I think. The camera cut, so I wasn't able to see if they actually went 3 wide, but it definitely looked like it. Meanwhile, up front, LMR Hybrid is still leading with MXR Weasel 2nd and Tony RL in the final podium spot 3rd. Oh, we got a car way off track. Let's see if our camera will focus in on it. It looks like it's SCT working that spun out there in the opening corner, but Thankfully, there's not a lot of damage on that thing. And we get a battle for 7th between Pump House and Halo Killboy. Laps remaining, and it's LMR Hybrid with a decent lead over MXR Weasel, but he's not giving up. Neither driver wants to give up. Can Weasel possibly get a draft from Tony RL to help the both of them get to Hybrid? I know it sounds weird to say considering this isn't Daytona or Talladega or anything like that, but anything is possible. Just as I say that, Tony RL is looking for 2nd place himself. Front, Tony RL is on the back bumper, and he gets a little bit turned there. But miraculously, he saves it, and they're going to go 3 wide in the first corner. No, they're not. Tony RL backed out. That's a shame for Tony. He was in 2nd, almost had a lead. Got tapped into a drift, I guess, and only a spin. And he falls back into 4th. Oh! Puts the bumper to MXR Weasel. Weasel's in the grass. TRC 521 smacks the guardrail. And just like that, Weasel falls back to 5th, and the new 3rd place car is TRC 521. Where did he come from? And the last race's winner, LMR Hybrid, is now in Preds 3, I should say, my bad, is now in 2nd, trying to close the gap on LMR Hybrid. Tony RL's getting aggressive, putting the bumper on TRC 521's trusty Mercedes-Benz. Trusty as in, it's just an adjective. It's not a sponsor of TRC's. TRC's got a big run. He's going to go for a pass on Preds 3 in the straightaway, and it looks like he'll be able to do it. Since we're focused on Hill Killboy, let's look at the ticker and see if Preds 3 is the new leader. He is not. This is a little 2nd behind LMR Hybrid. And we got 10 laps remaining. Did the car just collide with the wall there? I saw a car go way off track. And TRC 521 is looking for the 2nd position. Preds 3 locks up the brakes. But he goes for a crossover. Preds 3 slides a little bit there. It's going to open the door for Tony RL. Let's check out how Bobby Blue is doing. Despite flipping over earlier in the race, he's still running in 9th position. And we got a 3-car train with TRC, Preds 3, and Tony trying to catch up to the leader, LMR Hybrid. And this time by, we'll have 8 laps to go. LMR Hybrid is a pretty good lead, but could that disappear in the next 8 laps? Oh, Preds 3 goes sliding again. He falls back to 4th. If he wants to go 2 for 2 at the Glen, he's got to keep his car clean. And behind him it's about to get worse. SCT Turbo Mike is coming in. He's going to look for 4th position. Up front, TRC and his Mercedes are doing everything in their power to catch up to the leader of Hybrid. And he's got 7 laps to do so. Looking at our ticker, TRC is 170 feet behind Hybrid. Let's check out the bin. We haven't talked about him very much. And he's trying to get the last spot in the top 10 from SCT working. The gap between TRC and LMR Hybrid is now 120 feet. You can clearly see he is gaining ground big time, and we're going to have 6 laps to go this time by. Going up through the S's again. Can TRC gain some ground on the straightaway? It looks like he does. He's going for a pass on the outside. And he's got the lead. We have a new leader, TRC 521. Don't count out LMR Hybrid just yet. TRC goes sliding, and so does Hybrid. This is going to be a super frantic final 5 laps at the Glen. And the lead is still just under a second. Monkhouse is looking for 7th, but MXR Weasel is a fast car. Hybrid just barely avoids the guardrail. Can he gain any ground on the straightaway here? And don't count out Preds 3. He's going for 3rd, and it looks like he's going to get it. Can he get 2nd from Hybrid? Only Hybrid and TRC stand between him and going 2 for 2 at Watkins Glen. He's going to put the bumper to Hybrid. He bobbles a little bit. That's going to open the door for Tony. Preds is on the grass and he bumps Tony into the wall. That was a bit of a controversial move. Just 4 to go. And TRC sees a hungry pack of cars in his rear view. And Tony falls back to what looks is a 6th position. Can he get 5th back from Halo Killboy on the long straightaway? Here comes Preds 3 for 2nd position again. If they keep battling like this for too long, TRC is just going to pull away. We're down to the last 3 laps. Reds 3's going for the crossover. And Tony Arello's off course. And into the S's, Preds 3 takes the 2nd position. Now, can he run down TRC 521 and sweep the doubleheader of Watkins Glen? He's got 3 laps to do it, but he's brimming with confidence. SCT Turbo Mike is looking for 3rd position on LMR Hybrid. He goes for a crossover, but then has to tuck back in. He just doesn't have the speed to do it at the moment. Battle for 3rd still rages on, and Turbo Mike takes 3rd place, but can LMR Hybrid take that position back on this straightaway? 2 to go. Look who else is coming in the mix. MXR Halo Killboy. Oh, into the wall. Turbo Mike is still... And there goes Turbo Mike, spinning around. Is the caution going to come out? Doesn't look like it. It was just a single car spin. Let's check out what the gap between Preds and TRC is. Preds 3 wants to go 2 for 2. He has only 1 chance remaining. TRC is coming down to the final corner. The white flag is being displayed. Tony Arello is back in the top 5 and is looking to take 4th from MXR Halo Killboy, who's in a battle for 3rd with LMR Hybrid. For now, MXR Halo Killboy still holds on to 3rd. And up front, it looks like Preds 3, as much as he wants to go 2 for 2, it looks like he's just not going to have the speed or the time to do it. Coming off the final corner, the purple Mercedes-Benz AMG GT4 of TRC 521 is going to take the checkered flag in race number 2 to Glen. Preds 3, the race 1 winner, comes home 2nd. 3rd goes to MXR Halo Killboy. 4th to LMR Hybrid. 5th to Tony RL. Let's just wait for the ticker to scroll around to see who It was an absolute thrilling second race at Watkins Glen, and it's now time to check out the results. TRC 521 takes the win, second goes to Preds 3, third place goes to MXR Halo Killboy, fourth to LMR Hybrid, and rounding out the top 5, Tony RL. MXR Weasel 6th, Rig Pump House comes home 7th, SCT Working 8th, SCT Turbo Mike 9th, and rounding out the top 10 was Bobby Lou 508. Last two cars to finish were The Bin and Jugneck. Thank you so much for watching another thrilling Endurion GT4 event. This has been your commentator, Preston Plord. We're signing off for now, but we'll see you with whatever race comes next. Catch you later.